Good evening and welcome to Bowdoin Memorial Fieldhouse for a Division IIA football clash between the Chelmsford Lions and the Dracut Middies. I'm Ronnie Perrin, and alongside of me is my color analyst, George Dristoliaris. Both teams are coming off tough losses, and Dracut, home for the first time in over 4 weeks, expects big things from their team tonight. The Middies are home again for the first time, and we spoke to Coach Jason Rivers about what he expects from his team tonight. Hi, I'm here with third-year coach Jason Rivers. Coach, kind of must be good to be coming home right now. It seems like you guys have been on a little bit of a road trip. First game back. How excited are you guys to be playing in front of your home crowd right now?
It's not the first game back. It's our first home game of the year. It's a tough start of the year having 4 road games right to start the season. Getting a win on the road out of one of the first 4 is a nice little start, but it does feel good to get back home here in the cage, and the kids are really amped up about it.
Good. All right, so I know the start isn't probably what you wanted, but I'm sure there's been a lot of good things that you've seen from your kids. Can you kind of tell us a little bit of the progress you've seen from the kids and what you expect from the kids going forward?
Oh, I think we're a far cry from last year's squad. This group here, they come out and they've competed every single week. We haven't had the results that we want every week, but they've competed every week, and I think that's a far cry from what we showed last year. These kids have played with heart week after week after week after week, and it just got a long run there on the road, and we're hoping that things turn around here at home, and we're looking for a big showing from all of our senior leadership this week.
Okay, good. Just the last question for you. The thing I want to find out about is, you're playing Chelmsford tonight. What do you know about Chelmsford? I know in the past Chelmsford's been kind of a perennial powerhouse. They seem to be a little bit down this year. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them tonight?
I expect a great game from them. I expect a great game from them every single year. They do have a new coach. Coach Kaiser's over there now. I'm sure he's brought a breath of fresh air into the program. They seem very solid on film from what we've seen, and I expect a game. I mean, we got to come out and play tonight. They're still one of the bigger schools in the small. They still have almost twice the student capacity as us. So we got our work cut out for us, but I think we've done what we need to do to prepare for tonight.
I appreciate it, Coach. Appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
So, George, you've been around the game a long time.
Yes, I have.
You've coached a lot of teams.
Yes, I have.
What do you see for tonight's clash?
Well, it's going to be kind of like David against Goliath. Chelmsford is always. Chelmsford comes in with a very large squad. I think they outweigh Dracut at least 50 pounds along the offensive line. So that means what Dracut has to do is they have to slant into gaps, use their speed to create mismatches. Other than that, just play tough. I expect a close game tonight, based on a common opponent. Dracut was in their first game with Westford, came out on the short end of a 2-point game, whereas Chelmsford lost to Westford by 21 points. So I expect Dracut to represent himself well tonight. And as Coach Rivers just said in our pregame, he's got a better attitude of his kids. His system is starting to take hold a little bit, and let's see what it has for us.
So, if you had to pick one thing tonight that you think that Dracut really would need to concentrate on tonight to beat Chelmsford, would it be obviously on either the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball?
Really on the defensive side of the ball. Dracut has shown it can move the ball based on the way they play their offense, their spread offense. I like to see them be able to get stops on defense, stop the running game, force Chelmsford into long passing situations. And that's always, in high school football, 3 things can happen when you throw the ball, and 2 of them are bad. So that's what I think Dracut will be trying to do tonight.
Okay, so earlier what we did was we spoke to the captains. There's 3 captains today, and obviously it's all about the kids. So, again, let's hear what the kids had to say today. Hi, I'm here with the captains of the Dracut High School football team. I'm going to start with Zach Lackmany. Lackmany, is that it, Zach? Okay, number 30. Zach, quick question for you. You're facing Chelmsford tonight. I know you probably don't know a lot about them, okay? Have you been watching any film? Has anything been going on as far as what you know about them and what do you expect from them tonight?
Yeah, I've been watching film all week, and I expect a really good game from them. And they look pretty matched up pretty evenly, and I expect a good game from them. We got hit hard last year, but this year we're a new team, and we're going to bring something different today.
Good, Jack. Okay, David Choate, number 31. David, same question for you, okay? Offensively, what do you expect from the Chelmsford Lions tonight?
Offensively, they look pretty strong, but they faced a harder team last week, a team that beats Zavarian, so we just have to expect, the best, play the best defense that we can to get a stop, because we haven't really let up much points other than Barica and Tewksbury. So.
Okay, and I also have Derek Prak.
Yes.
Hi, Derek. Question for you. I want you to, obviously you've been looking at some film on this team. Defensively, okay, what do you think you're going to have to do today, okay, to keep the game to where, the flow of the game to where you guys want to do it?
First off, I fully trust my defense to do whatever they have to do to make the game competitive. I know that we have to read out keys, key the quarterback, key the running back. We just gotta communicate and just stop the ball wherever it goes. We just can't let it score. We got to pound the ball on them. They can't pound the ball on us. This is our house.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the same question, guys, one at a time, okay? Zach first. As a captain, okay, what is it that your number one responsibility? I know you guys have a lot of underclassmen, okay? What is one of the things that you want to do with the underclassmen to show them, okay, what their future can be here and what it takes to be a real good Dracut High School football player?
The number one thing that me personally as a captain is I want to keep my team motivated. When the other team scores a touchdown, don't get down on it. Forget about it. Just stay hyped up. Got to keep running. You know, every play's a new play. You just keep going hard. And in the future, I only expect the greatest from this team, from this school.
Same question for you, David.
I usually lead by example. I try to hype everyone up, basically, like Zach does, but not as much talking. I just try to set the tone as fast as I can before a game.
Derek?
I always say what my football coach says. Football's an emotional roller coaster. There's always going to be the ups and downs. We just got to be together in the ups and on the downs. We just got to motivate each other, make sure that none of us get down, and just play the game.
Awesome. Guys, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
So tonight's game, live between the Chelmsford Lions and the Dracut Middies. Let's bring it down to the field. Here we are once again at the Bowlby Fieldhouse. Dracut has won the toss and is elected to receive in the second half.
It looks like they want to put their defense on the field and see what they've got
I
tonight.
think that's probably a good idea for them. Strength. Strength the first time out, George.
See what happens.
And here's the kickoff. Receiving is number 4, Timothy McNamara. McNamara up to about the 31-yard line. That's where Chelmsford will take over, 1st and 10, on their own 31-yard line.
Nice coverage by the Dracut kickoff team. The ball came down to about the 20-yard line, and they only advanced about 10 yards.
Looks like Chelmsford's coming out in a spread formation. Number 17, Kyler Brown is the quarterback. Number 21, Sal Lapoli, the only back. Here's the snap. It's a quarterback keep. Around the end. Knocked out of bounds for about a 9-yard gain.
Run, push out of bounds, but not after a 9-yard
It looks like
gain.
on that play,
It'll be 2nd and 1.
Ronnie, that Dracut had good pursuit, but they just didn't. They just didn't pinch it into the inside.
Yeah, too much of an inside. Too much inside. They should have stayed a little bit more.
And the defensive end on that side, or outside linebacker, has to keep everything to his inside shoulder.
Spread formation once again. 2nd down and 3. Flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be on Chelmsford for an illegal motion.
Yeah, it
We'll
looks
set
like
it back 5 yards.
Number 9 just jerked away. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe is there a B out there? It almost looked like there was a B because he kind of jerked away from that and got a motion penalty. That kind of negates the run by the quarterback.
Yep. 2nd down and long, about 8.
See if they have the same
Again,
play called.
Yep. Spread out again, spread formation. 2 in the backfield. 1 spread out wide left, 2 spread out wide right. Chelmsford coming left to right on your screen. Shotgun formation. for Kyla Brown. Brown hands off the ball. Up the middle.
Run up the middle by number 21.
Number 21, Sal Lapoli on the carry for a first down. First and 10 for Chelmsford. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Nice run by Lapoli there. He was stopped about 5 yards into this run.
Again, shotgun formation for Kyla Brown. 2 backfield set, 3 wide. Here's a snap. Quarterback keep. Flag down on the field. Number 17, Kyla Brown with the carry for about 3 yards, but there is a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be offsides against Dracut.
Yeah, I think the left end lined up in the neutral zone.
Offsides on the middies. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Chelmsford's going to take the penalty. He'll march at 5 yards, and he'll make it a first and 5. Ball's going to be spotted on about the 49-yard line of Chelmsford. Again, a spread formation, shotgun formation, 2 backs, 3 receivers. Brown waiting for the snap. Handoff up the middle. Handoff was number 9 to number 9. Vecchione for Chelmsford was the ball carrier.
Number 45, Alan French.
And then, Ronnie, let me explain what Chelmsford's doing. They're they're barking out a go-go, and then they look over to the side. The coaches want to see how Dracut's aligned, and they call him the play at that point.
Got it. Second down and 3. Ball on the Dracut side at the 49-yard. Now we have a pass complete. Pass is complete to number 1, John Barry. Nice tackle, nice open field tackle there.
Looks like forward
George.
progress. Yeah, that was a nice play in the open field.
There was a lot of forward progress there, so there may be, it's going to be close to a first down.
Well,
Probably just a little bit short, but they may measure.
I think he's got it.
They may measure.
Okay, here he's first out of the season, Ronnie.
Yep.
4 inches.
4 inches?
4 inches.
You got it 4 inches? Good? 4 inches to the good or 4 inches to the bad? What do you think?
4 inches first down.
Yeah, we got the time. Official timeout for a measurement. So far, George, what are you seeing so far from Chelmsford?
Chelmsford, they're running the ball pretty effectively. They're doing what we call a zone read, is where the quarterback, if you notice, will have his head up, and he'll put the ball in the running back's belly, and he'll look up to see what he's got. And if he doesn't have anything there, or if somebody's crashing the running back, he'll take it out. He'll take it himself. And they've done that successfully a couple times.
You're seeing a lot of that in the pros this year too.
Yeah,
You're seeing a lot of the teams. It's actually making its way up to the pros.
Right.
You got the 4 inches right, but it was 4 inches short.
4 inches short.
4 inches short.
Well,
So it's going to bring down a third down for Chelmsford. They're going to be on the Dracut side at about the 46-yard line.
Wasn't the ball on the 46 when they placed it at first?
Originally, I think it was, but I think
thought
they
so.
decided they were going to move it back. Is that what your excuse is going to be? You're going to tell me that that's
not
what it
an
was?
excuse, I'm just asking.
Okay, I'm just all right.
Just asking.
They just moved it back just a fraction. All right, so we got third down again and less than 1. Spread formation again, 3 wides for Chelmsford. 2 runners in the back. Looks like they have number 9, Vecchione, and Lapoli are the 2 backs.
You may see the zone read here.
Kyla Brown in the shotgun formation.
Okay, the go-go
there they
when
go,
he
yeah.
looks. They're getting the play from seeing how Dracut's aligned.
Yeah.
Play to watch out for here in Dracut is number 10, Lavasser.
I will say this, early on, Dracut is swarming to the ball pretty well. Right now.
Yep, they are. They just need to wrap up.
Here we go. Inside handoff to number 9, Vecchione. Vecchione dives to the middle for the first down.
Send off to number 9, Joe Vecchione.
So it's going to be first and 10 for Chelmsford. They're moving the ball well down the field.
Dracut's competing, though.
Yeah. So first and 10. Again, for Chelmsford on the Dracut 42-yard line.
This looks like it could be a...
Again, spread formation. It's like a little end around that Dracut just smelled that one right out.
Well,
That was not even.
Well,
That wasn't even. That
what
wasn't
they did,
even.
They put 2 backs on the play side, and they run motion there. Dracut's going to shift that way because unless they're going to do they're setting up a counter later where they pull the guard back and they hand it off going this way.
Right.
You know, going toward the other way.
Loss of 3 on the play.
They actually gave that play to Dracut.
So it's going to be second down and about 12 now for Chelmsford on the Dracut 45-yard line. 4 wides, 1 back for Kyle Brown and the Chelmsford Lions. Again, shotgun formation. Brown gets the snap. Pass, quick pass out to the right side, out to the right flat. Pass is complete to number 2, Andrew Thayer.
By number 18, Ryan Talbot.
Ryan Talbot came and made a nice play on that.
Tackle was made by Ryan Talbot. It was a gain of about 6. It's going to make it third down and about 7. Third and about 7 for Chelmsford again. Again, they're going out spread wide. One man in the backfield. Sal Lapoli in the backfield. Kyler Brown approaches the ball. Now goes back into the shotgun formation. Seems to be their flavor for the game so far, George. Nothing out of the shotgun.
They'll do that all night.
We got a rollout. Rollout. Oh, nice play. A nice play. Pass is incomplete. Pass is incomplete. Broken up. It's going to bring down 4th down. Bring up 4th down. Nice stand by Dracut there.
That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, it's a good stand right there. So it's going to bring up 4th and 7 on the 38-yard line of Dracut.
Ronnie, what I thought they were going to do in that play, they had it split out all by himself over here, 3 left. They didn't have a safety over here. They had the safety covering the 3. And I was thinking they were going right down the middle with that. But we'll see you later in the game.
Looks like it's back to punt is number 85, Michael Perez. Is the punt. Actually hit a Chelmsford defender and will be downed inside the 10-yard line at about the 8-yard line. And that's where Dracut will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 8-yard line.
Well, Dracut actually got lucky on that play. The number 30, Lackman, he should have come up and caught the ball with a fair catch. It would have saved, but hitting the Chelmsford player, you know,
Actually stopped it from rolling a little bit more. Yeah.
You got to try to catch those balls because you let them hit and they roll and it backs you up. So let's see what
So we
see from
have
Dracut.
6 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first quarter. There's no score here at Bowdry Fieldhouse. Dracut takes over, 1st and 10 on their own 8-yard line. Shotgun formation.
45.
Up the middle. Stopped for a short gain. So it's going to make it 2nd and 9 for Dracut.
That was David Choate.
Choate, David Choate with the carry. So it's going to make it 2nd down and about 8
You'll see
on the 10-yard line.
You'll see very similar offense in Dracut and Chelmsford tonight.
Yeah. Alan French in the shotgun. Handoff once again. Oh, actually, not a handoff. It was a quarterback keep. French kept the ball. Went over the left side and gained about 8 yards. So it's going to make it about 3rd and 2 for Dracut.
Well, that they were doing the same thing. The zone read. The quarterback French had his head up, saw the opening, kept it, and took off.
2nd and 2. Actually, 3rd and 2. French back in the shotgun again. Spread out 3 wide for Dracut. Ball on the 15-yard line. Up the middle for no gain.
Number 31, David Choate up the
David
middle.
Choate stopped short of the first down. It's going to make it 4th down for the Middies and about 2. So first series for Dracut, not much of a result there. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, see if there's more of the same. But
Well, I think they got the ball out a little bit so they could kick it safely. And Lavasser is back to kick.
yeah, Lavasser back to kick. A little bit of a high snap. Lavasser gets the kick off. Dracut's going to surround the ball. It's going to be down at about the 43-yard line of Dracut. So, again, with 5 minutes exactly to go in the first quarter,
Down at the 42
we have no
yard
score
line.
here.
Chelmsford
Second
will
possession
take
for
over.
Chelmsford,
First and 10.
and they'll be first and 10 on the Dracut 43-yard line. Three wides, two to the right, one to the left, two backs, shotgun formation for Kyler Brown. Brown back to pass. Quick pass out to the right. Pass is complete
Quick pass over the
to number
middle,
2,
complete.
Andrew Thayer.
Tackled by number 7, Ty Marlowe.
Andrew Thayer ran a simple curl in,
But the play is enough
got into
for
the seam.
Chelmsford.
Dracut
First
was in
down.
a too deep zone, hit the seam for a nice little pitch and catch.
Yeah, first down. So first and 10 for Chelmsford. Ball on the Dracut 32-yard line. Again, spread formation, 2 in the back. Shotgun formation for Kyler Brown and Chelmsford. Brown back to pass. Quick pass to the left side. Pass is complete to number 15, Matthew Hooton.
Chelmsford pass complete to number 15, Matthew Newton.
So again,
Taken down, but
it looks
not
like
after
the game
another
plan
Chelmsford
early
first
on
down.
is to
They will take
zone
over.
read and then quick
First and
passes
10.
to the left and to the right. So
They're-
again,
they're looking for their matchups.
yeah, first and 10. Chelmsford has the ball first and 10 on the Dracut 15-yard line. Again, 3 wides, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. For Chelmsford, shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle to number 21, Sal Lapoli for a short gain.
And off up
Nice
the
stop,
middle.
nice stop up the
Stop
middle.
for a short
What
gain.
Dracut did, they walked their safety up and they put 8 in the box.
That'll bring up second.
So
I don't know how-
it's
I
again
don't know
about 2, so it's going to make it 2nd and 8 for Chelmsford
I don't know how
on
long
the 13-yard line.
I don't know how long they could do that with Brown not thrown to the middle of the field. But we'll
Again,
see.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation on 2nd down and 8. Brown gets the snap. Hands off to number 9, Vecchione for minimal gain there. Nice play by Dracut. I think there's stuff in the box right now to try to at least take care of the zone read, inside handoffs. But again, for little gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 8.
This is where I was looking for them to get him into 3rd and long and see what happens.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. Shotgun formation again for Chelmsford.
You'll see that all year with everybody.
Kyler Brown waits for the play. Gets it from the sideline. Back to pass. Throws. Incomplete. Intended for number 2, Andrew Thayer.
Well,
So it's going to make it 4th
Fourth down.
and about 8 on the 13-yard line. 3:01 left to play here in the first quarter. No score.
well, it appears on that play, Mr. Thayer held up on his route. He looked and saw number 24 for Dracut, Nicky Carter, and he wanted no part of Carter in the middle of the field.
So looks like we are going to have, well, a field goal attempt of about 31 yards when all said and done here. A little spread formation out here. Now they're going to go into the traditional field goal formation. On to kick the field goal is number 19, Kevin Hennessy, 5'10" sophomore. Here's the kick. The kick is up. And the kick is no good. Wide left.
And
Kick
it's
is
no
wide
good.
left.
Wide left.
So again,
And your middies
with
will take
2:53
over.
left to go in the
First and
first
10.
quarter, we still have no score here at Beaudry Fieldhouse. Again, I'm Ronnie Perrin alongside of my color analyst, George Dristelieris. First home game here for Dracut. The
Well,
Middies-
the
ahead,
defense,
George.
Ronnie, has held up pretty well.
yeah, I think so too.
I mean, they're playing the run. They're starting to stuff the run on the inside now. We'll see how when they get a longer field to go, whether Chelmsford takes advantage, because they walk their safety up. when you walk your safety up, what that gives you more in the box, but you could get hurt down the middle of the field.
1st and 10 for Dracut, ball on the 20-yard line. Hand up the middle, nice run. Big run up the middle for Dracut. Gain of about 20 yards. David Choate on the carry. Makes it a first down for the Middies on their own 40-yard line. That was a nice run right there, George.
Yeah, nice run by Choate. Nice read by French. Good job up front by the line.
Yeah. So it's going to make it 1st and 10 for Dracut on their own 39-yard line.
They bang off a couple of those, they'll make it a lot easier to throw the ball.
Shotgun formation. Alan French, the quarterback. Handoff once again to Choate. Choate runs off the left side for about 3 yards.
Gain of about 3 on the play.
So it's going to make it about 2nd and 7 for the Middies on their own 42-yard line. 2:16 in running play in the first quarter. No score here.
Well, you know, Ronnie, when you run that zone read, what ends up happening is on defense, the strategy on that is the opposite side linebacker to the back has a man. Now it's assignment football. You miss an assignment, and you go the wrong way, and it leaves some big gaps.
Again, 2nd and 7, handoff again up the middle. Gain of about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 yards. Choate again up the middle.
That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Middies.
So 3rd and 5 here for the Middies at their own 44-yard line. 1:34 left to go in the first quarter. No score here. French in the shotgun. Choate, the lone back. 4 wides, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass is French. French throws down, complete. Completed pass.
French pass complete.
Pass is complete to number 7, Tyler Mayo.
For a Dracut first down.
So that'll make it a first down for Dracut. Ball will be spotted on the Chelmsford 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Dracut comes out of the huddle. They're going to go 4 wide again with just Choate in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback keep. And Chelmsford smelled that all the way.
They sure did.
So that's going to gain, that's actually going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 12 for Dracut on the Chelmsford 47-yard line.
Dracut tried something different. They went away from the zone read look for the quarterback and went basically direct snap run.
Yeah.
But the middle of the Chelmsford line is a little bigger, a little more physical than the Dracut kids, and they bottled that one up.
We go 2nd down and 12, handoff up the middle. Ball carried by Choate. That should be the last play of the first quarter. Gain of about 5 yards, 5 or 6 yards. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. With the score, Dracut, nothing. Chelmsford, nothing at the end of the first quarter. You're watching the Dracut Middies and the Chelmsford Lions here at Bowdoin Field, live at Dracut Access TV.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Welcome back to Bodie Fieldhouse here. No score here, beginning of the second quarter on a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful night here at Bodie Fieldhouse. Temperature's probably about, I'd say about 65 degrees, clear weather. So Dracut will start the second quarter, third down and about 8, with the ball on the Chelmsford 42-yard line. George, what'd you think about that first quarter?
I thought Dracut's defense stood up a little bit. You know, they bent a little bit but didn't break. I think the offense is getting its rhythm now. I wouldn't preclude a run here, by the way. They've gashed him pretty good, and see what Chelmsford has in the game. But if you look at this formation with double slot Dracut's running, who's in the middle of the field, Ronnie? There's really no one. Number 7 is going out there, but he'll go to the side of the field the running back's on. He'll show power, or where the tight end is.
I think, George, we're having a little problem with the scoreboard, so they're going to be keeping the time on the field.
Oh, that'll help us, huh?
Okay, so we'll be doing a little guesswork with that. But again, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Shotgun formation for French. Back to pass. Now he scrambles. Flag on the play. Pass is incomplete. He's knocked out of bounds. Pass is incomplete. We have a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be holding against Dracut.
I don't know if Chelmsford's going to take the
They
penalty.
may not. They're declining. It looks like they're going to decline the penalty. So it's going to bring fourth down and about 7. That play didn't look like it was really developed right from the beginning, George.
No, they lost it right from the beginning. Now, something interesting here. The Dracut punter is Mike Lavasser, who's kind of the backup quarterback.
Look for anything here.
Yeah, look for anything.
Look for anything.
Because they're on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
There's really not that much to lose.
No, I agree.
Now, if you're going to call a fake, though, you don't huddle up with all the guys and then send them out there. I think Chelmsford's leaving their defense on the field, if you can see.
Yeah, and they actually have nobody. Now they're going to bring back somebody. Now number 6 will start going back. Zachary D'Angelo for. Now they're coming back out again.
Watch a quick kick here.
Here we go.
Watch a quick kick.
Here we go.
No.
Now they're gonna play it. There's a long pass down the left side. Pass is incomplete. So Dracut did line up as though they may be punting the ball, but then went into a regular formation there, George. Smart play, you think, early on, momentum-wise?
It's okay. They're trying to be aggressive here.
Still short field, though. You get the ball down and let Chelmsford go back.
But they're not on their other side of the field. I think they could have set it up better by not having that big huddle and bringing,
No deception there, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, Chelmsford left its defense in place.
Yeah. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chelmsford on their own 42-yard line. We're in the second quarter. Clock is now back again. We have 10:42 left to go in the second quarter. No score here. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 1 back. Kyler Brown looking for the play on the sideline. Now he's got what he wants. Here's a snap. Direct keep by Brown up the middle. Big run for Brown. Big run.
He's fast.
Yeah, big run. All the way down to the Dracut 35-yard line.
Number 17, Kyler Brown.
Kyler Brown with a solid 25, 27-yard gain straight up the middle, George. Straight up the middle.
Yeah,
Looked like there was a
number 60,
large hole.
Left guard Andrew Dolan just kind of cleaned that side out.
Yeah. So we're going to go 1st and 10 for Chelmsford on the Dracut 34-yard line. Again, they're in the shotgun formation. 1 back, 2 wides to the left, 1 wide to the right. Chelmsford's going from right to left on your screen.
I'm watching the left tackle back up there. He's pulling.
Fake again. Brown's going to keep the ball again. Another big hole for Brown. Browns keep going. We got a flag on the play. Brown's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. Hold everything right now. I think we're going to get a hold.
Could be a hold or could be even a face mask. Who knows?
Yeah. So Brown kept the ball there and scooted all the way down the left side into the end zone, but there is a flag on the play. So let's wait and see what happens. We got a block in the back against Chelmsford, so that's going to negate the touchdown.
Holding on the offense. That'll bring it back.
Well, Chelmsford just gave away a key. I kind of still watch the game like I'm coaching it.
Yeah.
Number 74 pulled, and I saw him take a step back when they were setting, and that meant he wanted to be able to get out and go, and he's the one who broke that thing open. The quarterback ran off. They did a tackle trap.
So after all is said and done in there, it's going to be 1st and 1 for Chelmsford.
Give the kid a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, well, equals a 9-yard gain. So on the Dracut now, on the Dracut 25-yard line. First and 1. Brown again keeps. Heads to the right side. Nice play by Dracut that time, containing.
He got the first down.
Good down. But he's going to get first down. But a good job containing there by Dracut. So first down on the quarterback keep by Kyler Brown. 9:53 to go in the second quarter. Chelmsford has the ball, first and 10 on the Dracut 23-yard line. Again, shotgun formation, one back, two receivers to the left, one receiver to the right. Brown waits for the play, retreats back to his normal shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Quick pass out to the right receiver. Pass was incomplete.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ball was intended for Andrew Thayer. Wasn't a real good pass there, George, but I think I just think
wasn't a good throw.
Well, I just think there was one person supposed to be at one spot, and one person threw it to the other spot, but there wasn't very good there. So again, it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
That's what practice is for, Ron.
Yeah, I guess. 2nd and 10. Again, two spread out to the left, one receiver to the right, one in the backfield, and Kyler Brown, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Again, 2nd and 10 on the Dracut 23-yard line. Man in motion. Quarterback keep. Brown with the keep for a very, very short game. Dracut swarmed all over him on the inside there.
They're bending but not breaking, huh? And they just brought in Levasseur.
Yeah.
And we'll see what defense they run here. But
so no gain there.
Chelmsford I've been watching their line play, and they keep pulling their tackles to get it. So they're trapping with their tackles, which is kind of unusual.
3rd and 10. No gain there. Same formation, two to the left, one to the right, one in the backfield. And again, Kyler Brown, the quarterback for Chelmsford, in the shotgun formation, gets the snap, turns, throws, passes in and out of the hands of number 15, Matthew Hooton, for an incomplete pass, which is going to bring up 4th down now. 4th and 10 for Chelmsford. It looks like they're going to go for it. I don't think field goal kick is going to come on and kick a 40-something yard.
And if he misses, the ball moves 3 yards forward to the 20.
Right.
So
why not?
If they turn it over, what's the big deal?
Exactly.
You're at the 23.
Good point, George. Okay, so again, this time it looks like they're going to go 4 wide. They're going to go 2 to the left, 2 to the right, one man in the backfield, and Kyler Brown in the shotgun formation. 8:48 to go here in the second quarter. Brown takes the ball, fires over the middle. Oh, just misses. Incomplete. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 1, John Barry, and it was incomplete. So the Middies will take the ball on downs.
Nice play on defense. The safety had a hospital shot on that play.
Oh, he absolutely did.
And he
didn't
take it.
That, yeah.
Let the ball go incomplete. Take the ball.
Very good discipline there, George.
Yeah, don't become a hero,
Absolutely.
Although it looks good in film, not on the scoreboard.
No. Okay, so with that, we have 8:43 to go in the second quarter. No score again here at Beaudry Fieldhouse between the Chelmsford Lions and the Dracut Middies. The Middies take over 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line. Looks like Levasseur now is going to be the quarterback. They're spreading out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. We got an inside handoff for really no gain. That was bogged up right from the beginning, it looked like, George. So no gain there. So 2nd down and 10 for the Middies on their own 23-yard line.
Doing the games last year, Ronnie, when Levasseur would come in at quarterback, I call it blunt trauma because he would just, he would search to hit somebody while he's a ball carrier. The young man is
very physical, very physical kid.
He's a physical, aggressive player.
Yeah. All right, 2nd down and 10 for Dracut on their own 23-yard lines. They're coming out with trips, actually now 4, 3 to the left and 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Inside handoff.
Oh, he broke it.
To Choate. Nice carry.
Looks like I got a first down.
It's going to be close to the first down. Looks like he will get the first down. David Choate on a nice run on the inside. Nice aggressive run there for about 11 yards, moving the sticks for the middies.
Nice play call by Dracut. They went into actually what we used to call quads, not trips, but
Trips,
quads.
quads, yep.
It put everybody, you had to put a hat on a hat, so it opened up creases, and Choate found the crease and
the first
hit
down.
it out there.
So 1st and 10 for the middies. Ball on their own 34-yard line. Lavassa in the shotgun, two to the left, one to the right.
There he goes.
Lavassa fakes the
could
handoff
be a
and starts
touchdown.
scooting down the left-hand side. Lavassa running down the left-hand side for a big gain for the middies. Big gain. Lavassa down the left side, all the way down to the Chelmsford 22-yard line.
He didn't run out of bounds, did he?
No, he didn't
cut
want
it.
it. You were right about that. He just looked to hit somebody.
He cut it up to get somebody.
Yes,
and
he did.
And that safety didn't want part of him. And we have a replay here.
Yeah.
And as you see,
Yep.
he takes it, fakes his own read handoff, and he's off to the races now. He's running, and he's running fast. He goes by that player, and okay, I guess we're back.
Yeah, back live.
Back
we just had.
live.
That's right, back live. 1st and 10. It was 1st and 10 on the Chelmsford 24-yard line. It looks like the gain of about 4 yards up the middle. It's going to make it 2nd down and 6 for Dracut on the Chelmsford 20-yard line. As you said earlier, George, it looks like Dracut's game plan right now really is to try to grind the ball and try to wear down Chelmsford. They're big up front, but it looks like Dracut's making a dent.
Look at some of the Chelmsford linemen have their hands on their hips now.
Yeah. 2nd down and 6 on the 20-yard line. Lavassa in the shotgun. We have two wides to the right, one wide to the left. There's the snap. Inside handoff to Choate over the left end. Choate keeps running.
He's got a first down.
Choate's got the first down.
Number 31, David.
Nice run by David Choate there, George.
Ronnie, one thing I like about what Coach Rivers is doing, as you see, he's bringing his quarterback to tell him to play, rather than signaling so they all have to look. If 11 kids are looking at signals, if one misses, guess what?
You're right.
The
Yes,
play's
play's
gone.
All right, so again, with that run, Dracut has the ball 1st and 10 on the Chelmsford 11-yard line with roughly 6 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second quarter with no score. 1st and 10, Lavassa in the shotgun. Inside handoff, nice initial run there. Broke off a tackle.
That's a nice 1-yard run.
Yeah,
he kept it going, kept his legs going.
Didn't get much, but it looked good.
Sometimes your 1-yard runs they fix a 4-yard loss.
Yeah. So no gain there. Actually, no gain.
But that's
So it's going to
okay.
be 2nd down and 10 for the middies on the Lions, just outside the 10-yard line. Again, we are 5:34 in the second quarter. No score here at Beaudry Fieldhouse. Out of the huddle, 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation for Lavassa. Lavassa pitch out to Choate. Choate knocked out of bounds after a short gain.
Choate on the option. Short gain on the play.
Looks like about a gain of 3 for
It'll bring up
Dracut. We have a replay on it right now.
7 for the Minis.
Here's the replay.
Lavassa takes the pitch.
It looks like originally Lavassa was going to keep that ball, but at the last
That
second
was
he does
an-
pitch it.
That was an option
That's
play
an
all
option,
the way.
yeah. Okay, so again, 3rd down, live back here, live again. 3rd down and about 7 on the 7-yard line of Chelmsford. The middies going in. Lavassa keeps the ball.
He's close
Boy,
to the first down.
they're gonna have a tough decision here. I don't think there might be much of a decision,
You
but
go for
it could,
it.
okay. So that's from your coaching experience now, isn't it? I see what you're saying. Okay, so now that's a gain of about 4 yards. So it's going to be a long 1 yard, 4th and a long 1 on about the 3-yard line.
Think about it.
Middy's going to go for it.
I think he's going to 3 points. Doesn't win the game.
No.
I think if you turn it over and downs, the ball's in the 3-yard line. You got him backed up. You get the ball back in good field position. There he goes.
Lavassa keeps the ball.
I think
He
he's got
grinds
a
it out. He might have the first
I
down.
think he has a first down. I can see where the
Grinds
linesman's
it out.
coming in. The
Grinds
linesman's
it out.
coming
It's
in.
not a touchdown. It's close to a touchdown.
I think he
but
has
it's
a-
going to be just a little bit short. But timeout on the field. Referee's timeout, probably for a measurement.
I
It's
think
going to
he-
be very, very
it's a
close.
first down.
George.
It's a first down.
They're going to give it to him for a first down. So 1st and goal for the Dracut Middies inside the 1-yard line. Here's the replay right here, George. Just right over the right tackle, just as you said,
Power.
pounded, power. Solid power.
Sheer-
Lavassa again. Here
Blunt
we go
force-
live again. Yeah.
Blunt force power.
Yeah, blunt force power. First and goal now. And we got a timeout on the field. Looks like Chelmsford's taking a timeout. So, with 3:53 left to go in the second quarter, Chelmsford's called a timeout. We have no score here at Bowdry Fieldhouse. You're listening to the Lions against the Middies here on Dracut Access TV. Interesting, George. Put your coach hat on now.
Yes, sir.
You've just seen him pound.
I do it.
Any reason why to change that?
4 more times.
That's what I would think. You know, it's
and
funny
actually, we haven't seen a snap under center, and I'm not sure if they practice it. But the closer you get to the ball, you know, you have to go back 4 yards to get that snap and go forward. I would love if they could go into center, the normal, you know, the traditional way, and just blasted it through there. Because he's not getting stopped where he is now.
You know, it's funny. I've actually seen from time to time, and again, back going into years ago, I never understood how a team would pound the ball up the middle and drive down 60 yards and then decide to start sweeping right and sweeping left. So I gotta assume here that that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to see him just pound right up the middle.
He'll probably run it over
again.
We're
live
guard
again.
And tackle.
Ball.
They got him on that
Lavasa,
one.
they got him. Yeah. All right. So it was first and goal. Lavasa up the middle with a keeper.
Right.
He lost a few yards on the play.
So it's
Chelmsford sniffed that out. And so it's going to be second and goal for the Middies on about the 2-yard line, maybe just a little bit outside the 2-yard line. Again, no score here. 3:33 to go in the second quarter.
Well, what Chelmsford did on defense is they loaded the A gap up, which is on both sides of the center. So you may want to run outside the guard on the right hand side. Looks like it could go right there.
Second down, ball given to Choate, and Chelmsford again all over that play. Looks like there's going to be no gain on that play. It's going to be third down and goal on about the 2-yard line.
You know, on a play like this, you're right. You said exactly right. Chelmsford selling out. You may want to, on a zone read, almost fake it and maybe put it on your hip and boot it. I mean, you could do that with the quarterback.
What are the chances of them passing it right now?
No.
None at all. 0?
I'd say
be a good time for them because they're all selling on the line right now. If you get a nice tight end, put him right over the middle.
I'd say 1% they're passing.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so again, we have stopping the action right now with 2:37 to go until halftime. Dracut's driven the ball all the way down to actually at one point to the Chelmsford first and goal, and have lost two yards. Now there's going to be timeout.
They were confused. They were sending
30-second timeout.
They were sending Lavasa. They were splitting them out. I would think they may have gone with a fade to the corner.
Yeah.
They may throw the ball here.
I kind of smelled that, honestly, George, because if they're selling out that much, all you got to do is take one guy, throw him to the corner, and take a shot. Because obviously that's exactly what Chelmsford's doing in the last two plays. They've just sold out everybody up to the line and just, made two good defensive plays.
Crashing the gaps.
Yeah. Okay, so try something different, but we'll see on this play.
Well, they're selling out in the A gap, which is a gap right in between the center on each side. That's to keep from them going straight up the gut. And they have a linebacker behind that. So we'll see what they do here.
Again, if you're just joining us, we're in the second quarter. 2:27 to go. No score. Dracut's driven the ball down to the Chelmsford 3-yard line. Third and goal. It's French in the shotgun. Lavasa pass to Lavasa.
No, incomplete.
Incomplete. It was incomplete. Pass by French to Lavasa on a little slant was incomplete, which is going to bring up fourth down now for Dracut at the Chelmsford 3-yard line. So, again, George, as I said, you can kind of see that kind of developing with the first two plays that Chelmsford did, where they kind of, again, sold out on the run. So you got to kind of keep them honest there. Now it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do because, and most people would think that 2 yards is not a lot to get, but when you're down that close, it's a tough real estate.
They have two quarterbacks lined up right now with them, French and Lavasa.
So Lavasa's in the shotgun right now. Lavasa following his run. Touchdown! Lavasa over the left tackle for a touchdown for Dracut. The Dracut Middies score first. They draw first blood and go up 6-0 over the Lions. Nice run by Lavasa.
Okay, we have a replay here. Direct snap to Lavasa. If you see, he goes over left guard.
Just
quarterback, number
fouled,
45, cleaned it out.
fouled
and
his blocker.
And he cut it up, and he got the crease, and he wasn't getting stopped.
No.
That just
And if you
wasn't
notice, he
happening.
just kind of leaned over. So we have the extra point try here with Dracut up 6-0. Here's the try for extra point. The extra point is up, and it looks like it's good.
Looks good.
And Dracut now takes a 7-0 lead over the Chelmsford Lions with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the half. A very, very nice drive by Dracut. What impressed you a lot in that drive there, George? What was the most?
Well, the offensive line.
Yeah.
The offensive line, up until the last, when Chelmsford threw everything at them, did a really nice job with the bigger kids and pushed them out of the way and got creases and did a nice job. And I was watching them come off the field. Number 71, let me get the young man's name. Number 71, Andrew Damaris, and number 64, Austin Chase. And they seem to really get into that touchdown, because that was a lineman's dream. You get inside the 5-yard line and you say, okay, buckle your chin straps.
That's where the big boys start
and
to make their bread and butter.
That's right.
All right, so again, with 2:08 left to go until halftime, Chelmsford is now trailing Dracut 7-0.
I don't know, Ronnie.
On a 3-yard touchdown run.
I don't know if you ever saw the movie,
by Lavassa.
The Program.
I did.
Put the women and children to bed and let's go hunting. That's exactly what that drive at the end was.
Lavassa kicking off for Dracut. 2 men back to receive for Chelmsford. Here's the kickoff. Number 4, Timothy McNamara on the return. Good return up to about the 40-yard line.
Chelmsford returns the kick to their own.
Good hit there by a few of the Dracut players there. So, again, the Lions will take over 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. 2:03 left to go in the second quarter.
Now, they've got plenty of time, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Because with the first down, stops the clock. So you can work the middle of the field. You can run the ball here. There's nothing in their playbook they can't do. Dracut's just got to buckle their chin straps again and play some defense.
4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield, and again, Kyler Brown in the shotgun formation, turns to his coach to see again what the play is going to be. Now he has it. Lapoli, the only running back. Brown is back. The pass is being flushed out. Rolls to the left and throws the ball out of bounds. Good pressure there. Was put on by number 17, Joey Santos. Joey Santos with a nice pressure on Kyler Brown. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Chelmsford on the 40-yard line.
They're going to be doing, well, now they're doing something different. Dracut is probably going to be in a 2-deep zone here.
Yeah.
They put twins each side with a
They have
wide
quads
receiver
out
slot.
there, twins on each side, and they have a one back for Kyler Brown.
Yeah, so when you take your...
I think Chubb's going to take a timeout
when
here.
you take your assignments on defense, you count. You know, now when the running back lines up to the right of the quarterback, now it's trips that side, and you have your rules for trips and who has who. But I think what Dracut made the adjustment. If you notice, they have 2 safeties deep, so they're kind of playing a 2-deep zone, which we call cover 2, just to keep the things in front of you. Don't let the ball get over your head. That's the key to that. You know, if somebody catches it in front of you, they catch it in front of you. Don't give up the big play.
So Chelmsford did take their timeout. I believe it's their second timeout of the half.
I think they have 5 a half.
Oh, do they? They switched it now?
I don't know. It's
It's
kind of
3. See,
ridiculous.
I'm from the old days. Old days.
When I was coaching
3.
when I was coaching at
3. That's all we got 3.
When I was coaching at Girton, we had 3.
Yeah.
Right. We had 12-minute halves, and we were playing.
Now it's
Haverhill.
11-minute halves and 16 timeouts.
We were playing Haverhill up in Nashua, and they weren't used to that.
Yeah.
And the coach tried to call timeout, and I said, you only have 3 timeouts." And he said, gave a penalty for that.
All right, so here we go again. 2nd down and 10 for the Lions on their own 40-yard line. Kyler Brown in the shotgun. They've got 4 wides, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the back. Brown's going to keep it and run over to the right side. He's going to get stopped. He's going to get stopped in the backfield for a loss. Nice play. I think that was Lavassa again for the nice play. I believe it was Lavassa.
Yeah, I recognize
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Lions. Sense of urgency starting to come on for the Lions with 1 minute and 36 seconds left to go. We have a timeout. Timeout on the field. Dracut's decided to take a timeout. So again, with 1:36 to go until halftime, the Dracut Middies up 7-0. We have a replay on the last play. Brown was going to keep the ball right from the jump, and Lavassa got a nice jump to the backfield and made a very nice play for no gain.
Lavas is one of the only guys in the field that can outrun that quarterback too.
So 3rd and 10
Their own 40-yard line.
from the 40-yard line. The Lions have the ball on the only 40-yard line. I'm going to assume that the sense of urgency for the Lions now is going to amp up a little bit because, again, with 1:36 to go,
But they have to be careful too, Ronnie. They don't want to turn the ball over here because that gives Dracut an opportunity on this side, on the plus side of the field. So they've got to be careful. Brown's got to be careful what he's doing back
trips to the left, one to the right, one
Quads.
man in the backfield. So you have quad receivers. Brown is back to pass. He tosses the
Hit.
ball, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Number 18, Ryan Talbot,
there. Talbot
5'7" junior,
he had that ball.
just missed an interception.
Nice job.
So a nice job for Dracut on defense.
Good read.
Assuming that we're going to see a punt here, but you just never know.
I think they'll be punting.
So, again, 4th down.
Well, the thing is now, when Dracut, if you got to think back now, Dracut deferred. So they get the ball.
They're gonna get the ball,
if they
right.
could punch one in now, get the ball again and punch it in, this game changes entirely.
Back to punt for Dracut, actually for Chelmsford, number 85, Michael Perez. Perez receives the ball.
Catch
Nice
it.
punt.
Catch it. Come
Nice
up and
punt.
catch it.
Ball's going to take a Chelmsford roll, and it's going to be downed at around the 24-yard line. Well, Dracut will take over. Actually, 1st and 10 on the on about the 24-yard line. 1:20 to go in the game. 7-0 Middies here at Beaudry Fieldhouse.
Well, I'd like to see Coach Rivers get very aggressive here because you get some type of score here before the end of the half. You get the ball back. You can make yourself a 2-3 score lead, which puts a lot of pressure on Chelmsford.
Sure.
And Dracut seems to be, like we talked about in the opener, you put them under 3rd and long, and Dracut really gets dynamic on defense, as you saw with their speed and stuff. Then you unleash a Lavasser, too.
Okay, so 1st and 10. Looks like French is again back in as the quarterback. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. We have a pass, a long pass down the right side to number 10, Lavasser. Defended well. That was defended well. Defended well by number 5, Benjamin Nolan of Chelmsford for an incomplete pass, which is going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Dracut on their own 25-yard line.
I thought Nolan interfered. There was some body contact.
There was a little bit, but I think they were both going for the ball. Just what I saw personally. But you know, one of the things you just talked about, though, George, is you don't want to be Dracut here, and if you don't think you're going to be able to make a score, you know, in the next
giving it back
hour and 14, giving it back to Chelmsford again.
You may see
Sometimes
a run here.
you just want to be, you know, happy with the fact that they played as well as they have in the first quarter.
Well, I think you still have to be aggressive. I think it's Lavasser.
And it looks like they are because, again, there's trips again.
There he goes.
Lavasser's the quarterback.
Nice play.
A nice option pitch. Down the sideline. Nice run.
Nice run.
Nice run by French.
French. Look what they can do with the 2 quarterbacks back there.
2 quarterbacks set there. Nice run by French for about
it's the same principle.
15 yards.
It's the same principle as a zone read. There's assignments. Quarterback takes the ball and goes like that. There's somebody on him. There's somebody in the pitch. Somebody downfield blocking. Here it is. So the quarterback gets the ball and then he pitches. Now we have a block coming in from the side here, and it just split the whole thing open. And Choate's been running. French has been running hard all night.
So we have 1st and 10 for Dracut on their own 41-yard line.
Now things open up, Ronnie.
Quads for the Middies. Direct snap. Pitch to French. French on the left side. Chelmsford played that pretty well, and it looks like there's going to be no gain.
And
we're going to have a timeout.
Okay.
It's going to be a timeout for Dracut. I think it's about their 2nd or 3rd timeout, probably their 3rd timeout. 57 seconds left to go here until halftime. 7-0 Middies. Last drive for the Middies was a nice drive. They really did pound the ball against Chelmsford. My feeling right now is, George, that I think they're probably going to maybe take one more shot here. If they don't really get anything, I have to believe that they're just going to kind of be content.
Ronnie, look where they are, though. They're not like they're backed up. They've got plenty of space. I think they got the way this team has to play is that they have to keep pushing the envelope here. I would run it on this down. I would try to run some type of counter option, some type of zone read inside because they seem to be flying outside. Chelmsford now.
Okay, 2nd down and about 8 for Dracut on their own 43-yard line. Again, quad receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. You have Lavasser in the shotgun. Back to pass. Lavasser steps up,
Holding.
We have a flag on the play. Lavassa's going to run the ball, but I think it's going to be all for naught. Lavassa's running down the left sideline, and he gets
hit out
hammered.
of
There should
bounds.
be, maybe late hit out of bounds too, but he
there's
got
a flag on the
hit
play.
outside, run down to about the 37-yard line of Chelmsford, but it's going to come back. It's holding against Dracut.
Okay, now you can get conservative.
Now we get conservative. Okay, so
But,
that's going to push the ball
Now
back.
the kids appreciate a coach when they want to. They're as aggressive as you want to be, and you go for it. I mean, the coach has to have some restraint, obviously, but you get them playing harder when you say, okay, let's go, boys.
Right.
So,
After the penalty, it's going to bring the ball back to the Dracut 33-yard line and set up about a second and about 17 or 18. So, again, George, put your hat on. You've got a 7-0 lead right now. Do you run the ball, let the clock go out?
I run the ball at Lavassa.
But now, if you're Chelmsford, what are you thinking? I mean, you still have 3 timeouts.
You're Chelmsford,
There's still 46 seconds left.
Well, I don't think they're counting on getting the ball back.
Okay.
But I think, if they do, they probably have plays ready. I would run they're trying to spread them out now. I would see if I could run Lavassa up the middle.
Lavassa direct snap, rolls to the left, throws the ball, incomplete. Pass was intended to number 7, Tyler Mayo.
Second down, incomplete.
Now it's
It's going to bring up 3rd down
Third and long for
and
the
18.
Middies.
Now, what do you do if you're the Chelmsford coach? Now you might have a chance to get the ball back.
If you're the
Even
Chelmsford-
a punt return.
even the Chelmsford coach would be calling his timeouts here.
Well, you got the incomplete pass, so he doesn't
Right.
have to worry about it right now.
But I mean,
So,
if Dracut
yeah.
if
If Dracut doesn't get the first down, I'm going to think that Chelmsford's definitely going to call a timeout, at least get a punt, so they possibly get a punt return.
if Dracut runs the ball here, Chelmsford will call timeout with probably about 35 seconds left. Get a punt, and see what you can do.
Right.
If you don't feel like you can get down there, at least you'll kneel down and you go to the second half.
So we got 3rd down and 18, ball on the 33-yard line of Dracut. Direct snap back to French. French is going to run with the ball up the middle, and he's going to be tackled for about a
And there's
4-yard
the-
gain. And there's your timeout.
Yeah.
That's your timeout by Chelmsford, which we actually, we did call that. Because I do the same thing though, George. Because you know what? What do you got to lose? A lot of things can happen. You can have a missed snap on a punt. You can have a block punt. You can have a punt
You
return.
may want to go for the block here.
And
And even if you go for the block here, you don't get it, and you know.
Fourth down.
here's the replay right here. You can see originally he looked like he wanted to throw real
Right.
quick, but then was smart enough to realize it wasn't there and just tucked it and ran.
Tucked it and ran.
So now what we have is Lavassa back for a punt on 4th and about 15 on Dracut's
Now,
own 36-yard
if
line.
things break down and say he drops the ball and picks it up, he becomes dangerous back
Yes.
there. Just saying.
Receivers at about the punt returner.
Chelmsford's going for the block.
Oh, they just missed.
Did they hit him?
No flag on the play. It's a little bit of a Chelmsford, actually
Yeah, there's a
Dracut
flag on
roll.
the play.
Now there is a flag on the play, so let's see what that's all about. Let's see if it's going to be a roughing the passer or it's going to be a running into the kicker, which is a big difference, George, as you know.
We'll see.
One could be an automatic first down, one could be just a 5-yard penalty. So the punt did go out to about the 41-yard line of Chelmsford.
It gives him about 2 plays. Can you take? I don't know if you could take the penalty.
I think
on
that
the
you
spot.
can. I think you can take the penalty. I think that's what he's asking the coach right now. So 24 seconds left to go to halftime.
Running into the kicker. Declined. Okay.
Penalties declined. Okay, so they did decline the penalty. So Chelmsford is going to have a chance to do something here before the half. Down 7-0 with 24 seconds left to go.
Well, Drake is going to put like an umbrella out top. If you
You're
see
talking like the ultimate prevent defense?
well, just keep in front of you.
Yeah.
You see it's too deep, and you see the corners deep. The linebackers should be moving out and stepping out. You shouldn't leave any. You should leave one guy in the middle of the field. Your middle guy, Lavassa, should take the deep drop in the middle.
So Chelmsford now has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. 4 receivers set. Brown's throwing to the left side deep. Pass is incomplete at about the 27-yard line.
Broken up. That'll bring up second down.
So 2nd down. I think the pass was intended for number 7. Actually, is that number 7? Yeah, number 2. Andrew Thayer, which is going to bring up 2nd down for Chelmsford. 2nd and 10 on their own 40-yard line with 17 seconds left to go.
Now
They have quads again, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield.
Watch Lavassa at left
Direct
end.
snap.
He's staying in the flat, Lavassa.
There's a pass wide open, but he threw it over his head. Again,
Passing
pass
to the right
intended
side.
to Andrew Thayer was incomplete at about the 48-yard line, which is going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Well, Lavasse was trying to bait him on that. He actually dropped it to that flat. Maybe that's why the ball was thrown high, because he saw him. Because he was kind of standing on the line, then he shot out there.
12 seconds left, 3rd and 10 for Chelmsford. Again, quad receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 back. Direct snap. We have a penalty.
Yeah.
The flag is down.
They all left early.
The flag is down.
Which means the center didn't snap the ball when he should have.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be an illegal procedure on Chelmsford, which will march them back 5 yards.
They should put the clock back to 12 seconds, too.
That'll back him up 5 yards.
Again, I think they may be doing the clock on the field. Maybe not, though.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. But it's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 on their own 35-yard line for Chelmsford. Down 7-0 here with about 10 seconds left to go in the half.
It's kind of dangerous here for Chelmsford.
Kyler Brown back to throw. Again, over the head of his intended receiver, number 15, Matthew Hooton. So Chelmsford has a little decision to make right now with about 7 seconds left to go. 4th down on their own 35-yard line with, again, 7 seconds, trailing 7-0 right before half. I got to believe they're going to punt this ball away, go into halftime, recoup, and see what happens on the other side. And again, as we said, Dracut will receive the ball in the second.
Let's see what Lackman can do back there. Yeah. Now catch the ball. Much better chance of returning it if you don't let it hit the ground first. Looks like Dracut's lining everybody up to show a block anyway.
Lackman back to receive the punt.
That should keep all the Chelmsford guys in. You see when you line up that way, they don't split out, and so that will keep everybody in.
Michael Perez to do the punting, and again, Lackman back to receive the punt. Good snap. Nice kick. Lackman, he's just going to let it roll. Looks like they're just going to let it roll. It's rolling down to about the 30-yard line, and that should do it for the half. Again, I'm not sure if they're keeping it on the field or they're keeping it. No, that's it. That's the half. That's the end of the half with the score. The Dracut Middies 7 and the Chelmsford Lions no score. When we return, we'll have a nice halftime for you from the Dracut Middy Band. We'll be back.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Under the direction of band director Zachary Cooper.
We're back here live again at Bodie Field at the halftime show with the Dracut Middy Marching Band led by head coach Scott Lagoli, assistant coaches Brad Burlamaki and Mary Gail Martin, athletic trainer Joe Cacciatore, Dracut Senior School Administration Principal Richard Manley, and athletic director Paula Chosey. Enjoy the show. All right, once again, live back here again, a nice halftime show again, and I just want to again mention the Dracut Marching Band representatives. I think I misspoke. I think I actually gave the names of the cheerleaders. So the first group of names that I actually gave were the group of the cheerleaders. So I want to give the proper things to the Dracut High Marching Band, led by Director Zachary Cooper, Assistant Director Lindsay Hedrick, Color Guard Instructor Chelsea Rees, Percussion Instructor Dave Grant, Visual Design by Justin Mitnick, Drum Major Katie Reardon, and Assistant Drum Major Sarah Bazarian. So that's your representatives of your marching band. And again, I did give before we started, the cheerleaders and their representatives. So, George, first half, what do you think?
Well, I think this is the best first half. I've done this for 3 years now for Dracut football, and I think this is the best half of football I've seen Dracut play. They were aggressive on defense. They bent, but they didn't break, and I think that's what they were looking for. On offense, they became physical, and they ran the ball, and they drove the field for a touchdown. So there's not much you could take away from Dracut's performance. And the bonus is, since they kicked off and they deferred, they get the ball to come and try to drive the field again and take a two-score lead.
So an important drive for them, obviously. Important drive for Dracut to come down and really assert themselves here in the second half. Really put a little chokehold on Chelmsford if they come down and score. You know, even 3 points would put a little bit of a damper on Chelmsford's day to begin the second half.
You get over a two-score lead, and it's going to maybe make them a little jumpy, start getting out of what they want to do, get away from their game plan. And this is classic stuff we've seen in New England for a long time. With the Patriots, right, though, if they have the chance, they defer. Brady puts one in at the half,
right,
and they get in, they come up,
the ball back,
and they put another one again. And now you're playing with the house money.
All right, George, keys to the second half here for Dracut.
You got to stay with your keys. You got to stay with the tough defense. You got to stop the run. You got to force Chelmsford to pass. I think if you force Chelmsford to go into the air, it's not what they do best. On offense, I still think you mix up your quarterback position. You run that option, and you run that inside handoff play.
All right, so again, like you said, Dracut had deferred in the first half, so they will be receiving the ball in the second half. And back to receive is going to be number 30, Zach Lackmani, and number 31, David Choate.
This is one of the best parts of the game last year was their special teams at kickoff. They ran a lot of balls and got them out of some trouble. So we'll see if that trend continues.
All right, ready to start the second half kickoff here at Beaudry Field. The Minis up 7-0. Here's the kickoff.
Catch the ball. There we go. It's open. It's open up the middle.
Up the middle. Drive. Still driving the ball. Nice return up to the 41-yard line.
Perfect field position.
Good field position again for Dracut to start the second half. Up 7-0.
And
They'll start 1st and 10 on their own 41-yard line.
Their field position, Ronnie, allows them to use whatever's in the playbook right here.
Yep. So again, if you're just joining us, Dracut did score the only touchdown and had the only points of the first half on a 3-yard run by Lavassa. Right up the middle on a long drive from Dracut, who grinded out a nice, probably was in the 60-ish range, I would think, George, on the as far as yardage.
Well, Lavassa
so.
had about a 50-yard run to kick him in there, but that was a good drive.
Dracut's going to start 1st and 10 here on their own 41-yard line. Lavassa will be the quarterback to start the second half. One back in the backfield. Lavassa takes a direct snap and runs over left end. And he's taken down after about a 4-yard gain. Number 21, Sal Lapoli, was on the tackle for Chelmsford.
Lapoli's a tough kid.
Yeah, he is.
I've been watching
His dad
him.
used to be a tough kid. Dad was a tough kid. Good player.
From Chelmsford.
Good, yes, good.
Well,
good breed there. Good stock.
This kid Lapoli, he seems like he's tough to bring down when he runs the ball.
Good stock.
And he's playing an inside linebacker position, so he's a pretty tough kid.
2nd and 6. Direct snap. Handoff inside to David Choate. Stuffed out by Chelmsford there for a loss of about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards on that play. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. Here's a replay on that. You see the direct snap, inside handoff, and Chelmsford really got through the line.
And you see why Lavassa had to hand the ball off. He had a guy right in his face, so that was his read to hand off.
So,
but Chelmsford was all over that play. They probably went over it about a dozen times at halftime with their defense.
So the adjustments made by Chelmsford are showing up early in the second half. We have a 3rd down and 9 for Dracut.
This is kind
2
of
receiver set, 2 back set.
This is a power I set.
Direct snap, Lavassa on the run. He will gain positive yardage, but it's only going to be a gain of about 4 yards, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So not exactly what Dracut wanted to do to open up the second half. So we'll see how the repercussions of that when Chelmsford gets the ball. It's 4th down for the Middies on their own 45-yard line. Lavassa is back to punt. Zachary D'Angelo back to receive for Chelmsford. Here's the direct snap. Good snap. Not much of a kick. It looked like the Chelmsford player was kind of in his face, but they do get a favorable roll. And the ball's going to be downed by Dracut on the Chelmsford 41-yard line. That's what Chelmsford's going to start their first possession of the second half on their own 41-yard line.
Well, you know, Ronnie, on the Dracut punt, it seems like it's kind of like they're calling it like a swinging door, where they punt it and they snap it. The second guy steps in front, but they're really kind of deep. They're giving Chelmsford a dead run into those guys, and they're going to have a problem, not blocking that. And there's a hold on Dracut.
So there was a flag on the field, and the holding was on Dracut, which is going to push Chelmsford even further 10 yards up the field and put them in Dracut territory at the Dracut 49-yard line, and that's where they'll start. 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line, trailing 7-0 with 8:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
So this is where Dracut has to make its. They have to stiffen up on defense
This is going to be an important right here for Dracut to hold firm after going 3 and out. So. Again, Kyle Brown, a handoff. No, fake the handoff.
He's open.
We got a pass that's open and complete. Little trickery there by Chelmsford.
Yep.
Pass was complete to Abagan Lucas. Lucas Abagan. Down to the Dracut 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Chelmsford.
Well, they brought the backup QB, and he was the one who threw that ball. But he didn't throw it to the right guy. He had a guy wide open behind the defense, and he threw it to the underneath guy. So that was a break for Dracut there.
So
they totally were sucked up on that play.
So we got 1st and 10 for Chelmsford on the Dracut 28-yard line. Brown in the shotgun. Inside handoff to Lapoli
Tough running.
for a good, tough, positive gain of about 5 yards.
Run up the middle by number 21.
The tackle was made by Alan French.
Bring up second
It's going to be
down
2nd
for
and
Lions.
5
The Poli's got this
for the
lean to him.
Lions.
He's got a lean to him when he goes forward, doesn't he?
Down to the Dracut 23-yard line, 2nd and 5. Chelmsford setting up again in a 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 backfield, and a shotgun for Brown. Brown gets the snap, handoff again up the middle to Lapoli. Lapoli drives himself down to the Dracut 20-yard line, which is going to bring up about 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for Chelmsford on the Dracut 18-yard line.
Number 9, Joseph Ficconi of Chelmsford, was the lead back, and he just cleaned the linebacker for Dracut out, and that's how they got all those yards.
Again, now 3rd and 2. Again, 3 wide set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 2 back set for Chelmsford. And again, Brown in the shotgun. Brown waiting the snap, gets the snap. Inside handoff once again to Lapoli. Looks like he got enough for the first down, but it's going to be close. Going to be close.
Okay, I'll go another 6 inches, first down.
They got the first down. I think you're going to win that one. They're
Finally,
signaling
huh?
the first down.
They finally
Well,
got
1 out
one.
of 2. You'd be an all-star, you know. So first down and 10. Chelmsford gets the first down on a Lapoli run. 1st and 10, the ball spotted on the Dracut 17-yard line. Direct snap again. This time, quarterback Brown's going to keep the ball and run the ball up the middle, and he's going to get stacked up by a host of Dracut midi defensemen. But he will get the ball on a short gain down to about the 15-yard line, bringing up 2nd and 8 for Chelmsford. Again, same set, 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation, 2 backs. 2-back formation.
Okay, Dracut is shifting after the play comes in, which is interesting.
6:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter with the Middies up 7-0. Awaiting the snap. Brown awaits the snap, gets the snap, fakes the handoff, runs the ball inside. Nice play. Very nice play
Taken down from behind.
by number 54, Will Peters. Will Peters on the tackle.
Nice play by Peters.
So no gain. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 7 on the Dracut 15-yard line. Again, 3 wide set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 back set, shotgun formation for Brown and Dracut.
This is what Dracut wants him.
Is a pass incomplete. Incomplete. Nice coverage by number 24, Nick Carter, on the play.
He closed on that pretty good.
Pass was incomplete. It was intended for number 1, Lucas Ibergern from Chelmsford, bringing up 4th and 8 on the Dracut 15-yard line. And they're going to go for it. No field goal attempt this time, nothing. They're going for it. Again, same set, 1 back. They're going to go with 4 wide receivers, quad wide receivers, 2 to each side, with Lapoli the only back person in the backfield. Direct snap, Brown rolls out right, sees nobody, now he takes off.
He's got the first down.
He's going to get the first down, and he's going to be inside the 5-yard line. Inside the 5-yard line, it's going to make it 1st and goal for Chelmsford.
What happened on that play, Ronnie, was Brown went back to pass, looked the field, everybody was covered, but they were in a man-to-man defense. So the whole side was cleared out. They were all running slants.
Here's the replay on the right here for us, George.
As you
see
see
exactly,
downfield.
Chris, looking down, looked a long time too, and then saw that the opening there on the left-hand side, George.
There he goes, and he's faster than anybody out there.
Yeah. So 1st and goal, inside handoff to Lapoli, in for the touchdown. Touchdown was scored by number 21, Sal Lapoli, right up the middle. Chelmsford with a statement on that drive.
That was a statement drive. And we'll see if Dracut can give a statement back. Because Dracut's got to get that ball, and they've got to go, and they've got to at least get into a point where they can score. Some type of score.
5:35 left in the 3rd quarter. 7-6 Middies with Chelmsford awaiting the extra point. Here's the snap. The extra point is up.
Good.
And it's good. So with the score, 7-7 with 5:35 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We're here at Bodie Field live
Dracut, 7.
So, George, again, on that statement, again, Dracut got the ball to open the second half, 3 and out, and Chelmsford just drives the ball right down the field.
And they said
that'd be disheartening for Dracut.
Well, and then they came in with that trick play, and then they started pounding. Now, I mean, you have breakdowns on defense, and you had it certainly on that 4th down play. They have to rush him in almost a contained rush. You have to keep if you're an outside end, you have to keep the quarterback on your inside shoulder, allowing him to get that corner, especially being a lefty. Now he can start doing, he can start faking the ball. I mean, that was a tough play, but there's tons of clock left, so the game's tied.
Sure. All right, kicking off for Chelmsford is number 19, Kevin Hennessy. 2 middies back to return, number 30, Zach Lackmany, and number 31, David Choate. So it's going to be interesting to see what Dracut does on this drive, if they change up maybe a little bit of the game plan or continue to grind. So
I think
here's the kickoff.
I think they got to try to keep burning the clock a little bit. That's a good kick.
Return from the 17-yard line, right up the middle. There's a
one more
nice
step.
play. Oh, a nice tackle. David Choate, or Zach Lackney, sorry, my mistake, all the way up to the Dracut 43-yard line.
There's the hidden yards in football. I mean, the extra yards they pick up. What do they have?
But there is a flag on the play. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what the flag is. But that was a great run. Good, hard, tough run.
Are they going to pick up that flag? They're talking an
By
awful
Lackmany.
lot about it. Come on,
Again, if
fellas.
you're just joining us, a very hard-fought game here at Beaudry Fieldhouse between the Dracut Middies and the Chelmsford Lions. 7-7 with 5:28 to go. Dracut scored in the first half, right before the half, and received the opening kickoff in the second half and went 3 and out, and Chelmsford got the ball back on a punt at their own roughly 43-yard line and drove the ball right down the field and just scored to tie the game up 7-7. The initial kickoff, or the ensuing kickoff, was returned back to the 43-yard line, but there is a flag on the play, so we're waiting to see what the flag is.
Unsportsmanlike on Chelmsford.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Chelmsford.
On both teams.
Okay, so
penalties
on
offset.
both teams. Offset, first down. Okay. So I don't know if you saw anything there. I didn't really see anything there. Again,
maybe a push or two.
Yeah, maybe a little chirping afterwards.
Yeah,
still,
well.
who knows? So that's what the kids are kids. They're gonna, every once in a while, you gotta let a little bit of steam. So.
Sometimes the officials have to call that stuff early.
Sure.
So they keep the game. They keep the game clean.
Okay. So 1st and 10 for Dracut at their own 43-yard line. Dracut's going to come out in a quad receiver set. 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Looks like French is the quarterback. In a shotgun formation, French keeps the ball on the option read, and he's stuffed right.
Chelmsford's got that pretty well worked out in the middle of the field now.
The line of scrimmage for no gain.
Chelmsford's doing some serious hitting, Ronnie.
I'm gonna say that they adjusted in the second half to what was going on. So
are they motivated?
It's going to be imperative for Dracut to start changing things up a little bit. So with no gain there, we got 2nd down and 10. Again, for Dracut, ball on the 43-yard line. Dracut's going to come out again in a 4-man quad receiver, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Again, French, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation, takes the snap. Quick pass out to the left, incomplete, off the hands of Lavassa. Looked like it was a nice design play there, George. Looked like maybe something could have happened with that, but we'll never know now.
I was wondering why Lavassa was split out, and then I said maybe a flank or screen, and that's what they did. I think if he catches the ball, he's got some space ahead of him.
So here was the replay on it. Yeah, no question, right to Lavassa. And it looks like he had a little bit of green ahead of him if he could catch that ball.
He threw it to the
ball
wrong
was thrown
shoulder.
a little bit behind him, too.
He threw it to the wrong shoulder where he had to turn the wrong way.
Yeah. So, again, incomplete pass results in 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
For Dracut on their own 43-yard line. Again, 4 wide receiver set, direct snap, back to French. French going to throw the ball in a little screen, middle screen, no gain. Chelmsford was all over that one. So again, Chelmsford's defense holds fast and hard on the second possession for Dracut in this
Ronnie,
quarter.
Dracut needs to respond defensively. They need to respond with a hit or something along those lines.
So with a 2-yard gain, it's 4th and 8, and the ball on their own 45-yard line. Lavassa is back to punt.
And this is what I was talking about, the swinging door run. You see the
Zachary D'Angelo back to receive.
Now watch the running start these guys get into.
Right, yeah. Snap is good, punt is good, punt is away. They're going to let the ball roll. It's going to take a nice Dracut roll. And it's going to be downed at around the 15-yard line of Chelmsford. So that's a solid 35-yard punt with the roll. So in the third quarter, with 3:49 left and the score is 7-7, we are here at Beaudry Fieldhouse between the Chelmsford Lions and the Dracut Middies. So George, this right here to me, and I know there's still a lot of time left, but
is the ball game for you?
This is pretty much Dracut needs to make a stand, because
if
this drive results in a long drive for a touchdown for the Lions, it's going to be tough for Dracut to get themselves back. All right, so we have a direct snap on first down. Number 21, Sal Lapoli was the ball carrier. Nice play by the Middies. Looks like there was no gain on the play. Actually, a loss of about 1 yard, so it's going to make it 2nd 11.
This is what Dracut needs to do.
Chelmsford.
They need to get them into second long, third and long.
They're coming out again in a 3-wide set, Chelmsford, with a 2-back set, again with the quarterback, Kyler Brown, in the shotgun.
Watch the middle of the
Direct
field.
snap, quick pass to the other side, to the left side of the field. Pass was incomplete, intended for number 85, Michael Perez, bringing up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long, exactly the situation.
That's what Dracut needs to have.
But they also need to contain Brown. They got the Lavassa coming in off the right end. Has to keep him on his inside shoulder.
3rd and 11 for Chelmsford on their own 14-yard line. Direct snap back to Brown in the shotgun. He's going to roll left, throw the ball over the head of number 20, Peter McCarthy.
And Lavassa brought that play up. Lavassa made the quarterback rush the ball, threw it before he wanted to.
Exactly. Good pressure by Lavassa coming up and making that play. So it's going to bring up 4th down for Chelmsford and a punting formation.
I know they had some success with that type of play earlier, but fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Lavassa, I wouldn't run to his side very often. He's probably Dracut's one of the most instinctful football players they have.
Back to punt, Michael Perez for Chelmsford.
So
back to receive.
Dracut should come out of this in good field position.
Zach Lackmany back to receive.
Uh-oh.
Oh, high snap.
Dracut needs to get on that ball.
High snap. There's a fumble.
Touchdown, Dracut.
Ball is in the end zone. It's just a question of who has the ball, safety or touchdown.
Safety.
Chelmsford recovered the ball in the end zone. A high snap from the center to the punter, and it results in a 2-point safety for Dracut, and they now lead 9-7.
And you were asking,
here's the replay, yes. So there was a snap, high snap. Nice job, actually, by the Chelmsford player to be able to recover that ball with middies all around him. But it does still result in a 2-point safety, and Dracut now takes the lead with 2:59 left to go in the third quarter, 9-7.
Now, Ronnie, they should have they should feel good about this. If they could put the ball in there, now they have an 8-point lead, and then kick a point. Now you have a 2-score lead.
We talked about
going into the fourth quarter.
We talked about making statements, and each side
statement
right now, particularly defensively, just made 2 statements.
Well, we talked about that before the game. What side what side of the ball had to do it? And I thought
you said Dracut did.
Well, I coached linebackers for 17 years.
Yeah.
So I'm always going to say defense. Give you a little hint. That's what you'll always get from me. But it's always defense that makes the statement, not the offense. The offense, they get the girls, but the defense, they don't get the glory. They just get the wins.
Kicking off at the 20-yard line after the safety.
I could get in trouble.
Number 19, Kevin Hennessy. That's why I kept going.
That's right.
So here's the kickoff.
Oh, what great
Receiving the
field
ball
position.
at the 40-yard line, running straight up the middle. Good run up to the Chelmsford 41-yard line.
Across midfield.
Number 31, David Choate,
All the way to the 42.
all the way down to the
By number
41-yard
31,
line of
David
Chelmsford, where Dracut will now
Middies
take
will
over
take over.
first and 10
First
on
and
the
10.
41-yard line.
Well, let's see what
of Chelmsford.
Maybe Dracut has a little better to their step now, huh?
Big drive right here for Dracut.
Big drive. But I think the defense has gained some confidence after that safety.
Dracut comes out after the punt in a 3-wide set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. French, the quarterback, and the shotgun. Actually, Lavasser is the quarterback.
Run by Alan French. to the
Actually,
left side.
Alan French again. Alan French was the quarterback, and a
Short
keeper
gain.
to the left side for a short gain. Actually, no gain on the play.
Number
It's going to bring
7.
up 2nd down and 10.
Number 7, John Gump, come flying from safety and took him on low. He wasn't taking him high.
2nd and 10 for the Middies on the Chelmsford 41-yard line. 2:24 left to go here in the third quarter with the Middies up 9-7 on a safety a few minutes ago. So out of the huddle, it's a 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for French. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Choate. Choate runs the ball for about a good gain of about 3 or 4 yards.
31, David Choate runs up the middle for a couple of yards.
Say 3 yards.
You think we're in two?
I'd say they're in
Play?
2-down territory.
Two-down?
I think so.
I agree.
I think so. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Middies.
But Ronnie, I was the guy in the booth saying anything over the 50 we go for. I used to drive people crazy with that.
3rd and 8 at the Chelmsford 38.5-yard
You
line.
know, keep applying the pressure. Keep applying the pressure.
Middies out of the huddle, go in a quad receiver set. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation, French. And we have a timeout.
Timeout by.
Timeout.
Oh, the official timeout. Why?
No, timeout, Chelmsford.
And Chelmsford will take a
I wish,
timeout.
I wish
with
the
a
official
timeout-
would move a little quicker, don't you?
Timeout with 1:21 left to go in the third quarter with the Middies up 9-7. George, let me ask you this. So far what we've seen from Dracut in the second half offensively, they seem to be spreading out as much as they possibly can and just trying to pierce the inside.
Well, see, when you spread out all these 4 guys, you have to send the 4 guys out there. Then you put a safety back there. Now you have only 7 guys inside the box, which is, well, it's kind of normal, but actually you have 6 guys inside the box because you get 6 outside.
3rd and 8. Direct snap back to French. French, sacked.
French dropped back to pass.
French was sacked by number 50,
By number 50,
Mitchell Costa.
That was a nice
Mitchell
play.
Costa on the sack.
That'll bring up a
Came
4th
in
and
from
long
the
for the Middies.
outside linebacker position and sacked French for a substantial loss of about 8 yards. It's going to bring up, here's the replay on it right now. As you see, French dropped back, and I don't even think he saw him coming. He just came in right from the outside of the line, right
Well,
from his linebacker position.
That's actually his responsibility because that's where he can see.
So we got a long situation here in a punting situation. So back to punt is Lavassa. Snap is good. The kick is good. Nice kick by Lavassa. We have a fair catch. Fair catch by number 8, Dominic DeSilvio. Actually was by number 6,
50-50 raffle tickets.
Zachary
We have the
D'Angelo.
winner.
And it sets up Chelmsford deep in their own territory
50-50 raffle
at their
tickets.
own
1, 3,
17-yard
3,
line.
6,
1st and 10,
1.
trailing 9-7 with 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
You may claim your prize at the snack bar.
So, Chelmsford right back on the field right now. Out of the huddle goes to, again, their 3 wide set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. Shotgun formation.
And Dracut walked the safety up, so they have 8 in the box right here. Now, Chelmsford's like almost playing like a nickel defense all the time with 6 in the box, where Dracut has been putting an extra guy in the box with the safety.
Direct snap, direct run, right up the middle.
Good run.
by the quarterback, Kyler Brown.
Chelmsford run up the middle for a short gain.
Short gain of about 3 yards. Actually, a pretty good substantial gain of about 7 yards.
It'll be second
So it's going
down
to be
for the
second and
Lions.
3. Again, same situation. Here's the replay again. Direct snap. Right up the middle. You know he was just taking the ball right up the middle for a little bit of a gain. Get themselves a little bit more territory out of there.
They were on the 15-yard
Yeah,
line.
they're just to
and they
give
had-
themselves a little bit of.
And they had a punt from their end zone, so
Sure.
I'm sure that was part of the.
We have a direct snap. We have a flag on the play. We have a whistle.
Or is it a timeout?
And that
Quarter.
will be the end
Oh, that's the end of the third quarter. There we go, the end of the third quarter. Here at Bowlby Fieldhouse, your score after 3 quarters, the Dracut Middies 9 and the Chelmsford Lions 7. You're listening and you're watching Dracut Access TV's Dracut versus Chelmsford game here at Bowlby Fieldhouse. We'll be right back.
Are we off?
Once again, that 50-50 raffle ticket. 131361.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
We're back live here at Bowlby Fieldhouse. Start of the fourth quarter. Dracut on top, 9-7, 10:43 left to go here in the fourth quarter. During the timeout, we had a play where the ball was run down to right around the yard marker. So they're measuring right now to see if it's actually a first down. And it is a first down for Chelmsford. So Chelmsford's going to have 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. George, we're in the fourth quarter now, and from what you've seen so far, what's it going to take for either one of these teams to win this game?
Well, first of all, we'll see how well they're in shape, because now this is the time where, you find out who runs their sprints and who doesn't. But I think Dracut stays the way they do. They play the bend don't break. They take advantage of some some miscues and see what happens.
So here we are, 1st and 10 for Chelmsford. Ball on their own 26-yard line. They're going with a 3-man set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, or 1 to the right, 2 to the left, in a 2-man backfield. Brown is in the direct shotgun. Handoff up the middle for a big gain. Still on his feet. Number 71. All the way down to the Dracut 41-yard line. Number 21, Sal Lapoli. Sal Lapoli again, number 21, with a gash up the middle for a solid 30-yard gain down to the Dracut 42-yard line, where we'll set up 1st and 10 for Chelmsford. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 wideout to the right, 2 back set. Brown again in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a false start against Chelmsford, backing him up 5 yards.
Well,
little momentum breaker there for Chelmsford, which could bode well for Dracut.
On the play Lapoli broke, he just had a small crease, and he just blew past the first level. And once he got into the second level, he was off to the races.
1st and 15 for Chelmsford on their own, or actually on the Dracut 47-yard line. Again, 2 wide receivers set to the left, 1 wide receiver set to the right, 2 running back set, with Brown in the shotgun. Here's the direct snap to Brown. Brown's going to take it right up the middle, and a nice play up the middle. Good defensive play.
Taken down in the backfield.
Lavassa was in on the stop. Also, number 57,
By number 57, Derek Prak on the tackle.
Derek Prak. Gain of about 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13 for Chelmsford on the Dracut 45-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Double back set with Brown in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. Another flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be motion again on Chelmsford. They're shooting their own feet right
Ronnie,
now.
You see what we were talking
Shooting
about?
themselves in the feet right
getting
now.
the play and going to a huddle.
Yeah.
They're all watching. They do the go, and then the coach will give them a new signal, and they're all watching, and they probably could be confused of snap count and stuff like that. I just think it leads with
So
kids.
after a 5-yard penalty, it's going to be 2nd down and 17. Brown back to pass, has a lot of pressure. He's rolling out to his left, throws the ball down. Good catch, nice catch on the sideline. A tiptoe catch by number 20. Peter MacArthur on the catch on the sideline for a gain of about 6 or 7 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 for Chelmsford on the Dracut 43-yard line. Again, 1 wide receiver to the right, to the left, 3 wide receivers set to the right, one back in the backfield, and Brown again in the shotgun.
Watch Lavassa in this rush. 74 can't handle him.
Brown back to pass. It's picked off. It's picked off with a lot of room to run. Oh, nice tackle. Probably a touchdown saving tackle by Kyler Brown, the quarterback. Made a nice play to save a touchdown.
Before the game, we were talking about it. Before the game, we were talking about him, and I was watching him in the warm-up, and he's a very athletic kid. And he read the quarterback's eyes, and the quarterback's a lefty. He had to throw across his body to the wide side of the field. He couldn't get it there.
I believe the interception was number 57, Derek Prak. I believe it was Prak that had the interception. I couldn't tell by the numbers. As you said earlier, it's hard to see the numbers right now. But anyways,
I believe it was Nicky Carter.
here's the replay on it. We'll see it right now. The replay. No, okay. So we're going to get back to live action. So with the interception, Dracut takes the ball over 1st and 10 on the Chelmsford 18-yard line. A flag on the play before the play starts.
Flag on the play.
12 men in the huddle. Looks like it's 12 men in the huddle. For Dracut, it's going to march him back 5 yards.
Sure.
So before that play, great read, read the quarterback's eyes.
Read the quarterback. The quarterback also was running left a little bit, and he threw the ball across field. You never throw across the field. Guys like Brady don't throw. Try not to do that,
But I will say this, though. The quarterback, Kyler Brown, saved a touchdown without question. Good hustle by the quarterback for Chelmsford. So again,
look at this.
1st and 15.
Look at this.
Under formation. Handoff up the middle to French.
The setting up option.
Gain of about 2 yards for Dracut, which is going to bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Middies on the Chelmsford 21-yard line. 7:41 to go, 9-7 Middies, and on the drive.
I think this is what we were talking about earlier, too, about Dracut having a little wrinkle and adjustment. I think you're going to see it, and I think you're going to see them run option out of this.
Dracut comes out of the huddle with a 2 wide receiver set. Motion in the backfield. Direct snap to Lavassa. Lavassa running around right end. Lavassa leapfrogs over a defender and keeps the ball and gets the ball down to about the 18-yard line of Chelmsford for a gain of about 4, but still going to bring up a long 3rd down, about 3rd and 10. Big play right here, I think, in the game for
I think it is.
For Dracut.
I think for Chelmsford, too.
So, 6:46 to go, 9-7 Dracut in the 4th quarter.
I think Dracut alternating quarterbacks really kind of throws the defense off because you don't know what you get. You either get the feather or you get the sledgehammer.
Here we go on the third down play. Direct snap back to Lavassa. Lavassa back to throw. Over the middle. And it is incomplete. A flag on the play. There is a flag on the play around the 5-yard line. Let's see what's going on with the flag. But the pass was incomplete.
Either interference or a hold.
Referees are huddling around to see. Looked like it was an interception from where I was looking at it, George.
No.
I thought I saw a little bit of contact in there, so I don't know if it was just illegal contact or an actual interference. Looks like the referee is signaling an interference.
Well, if the ball was in the air, it'd be
we'll find out right now. Pass interference.
Yeah.
It's going to be half the distance of the goal and an automatic first down for Dracut. So there's a big break for Dracut right there.
So Dracut goes to the 9-yard line.
Pass interference on the defense. Penalty result.
So again,
first down.
We're here at Beaudry Fieldhouse in the fourth quarter with 6:23 to go. The Dracut Middies are up 9-7 on a safety, which pushed them into the lead.
And they're actually burning some clock too, Ronnie.
So with the penalty, the ball is marched down inside the Lions' 5-yard line. Looks like it's on the 4-yard line. Dracut lines up in a power I formation.
And Chelmsford's not.
Chelmsford's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, they want to look at this
they got to review this. They got to look this over. They got to settle themselves.
This is a formation at Girton when I used to coach. We called aces, and we'd have because you'd have 2 wings and a running back, so the ace.
Yeah.
And it'd be run with a tight end, and it's basically you trap off it, or you run straight ahead. You do counter option. There's a lot of things you can do with this formation that doesn't appear.
So we talked about this, George, before this drive started, and said that this was going to be a big drive. Okay, obviously defensively for the defensive play that was made by Dracut. You said it before the game that you thought that the biggest area in order for Dracut to compete and to win this game was going to be on the defensive side. Yeah. And it's come to fruition here because
sometimes the squirrel finds the nut every once in a while.
Yeah, blind squirrel too.
But
But Dracut has been stout with the defense today.
All night. They bent, the big run by Lapoli.
Yeah.
But they
don't not breaking.
They didn't break. They sucked it up. They forced the quarterback into a bad pass across the field. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 4-yard line. Lavassa's in the shotgun formation. Lavassa gets a direct snap and runs up the middle. Touchdown! On the keeper for Lavassa. Lavassa scores on a 4-yard touchdown run right up the middle. And Dracut Middies now lead 15-7 here in the fourth quarter with 6:18 to go. Nice run. Right up the middle. Here's the replay on it. Direct snap. And Lavassa had only one thing on his mind, and that was just to plow right through, right to the end zone. If we look at that, did anybody want to take him on?
No, he was like a plow. So we're here for the point after try. Here's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. So, tack on another point for Dracut.
9-point lead, 2 scores.
So, with 6:18 left to go in the fourth quarter, the Middies now lead the Lions 16-7. Well, I will say this, George, that when we did the interview with Coach, he was right on the money telling that we were going to have some. He really felt good about this game tonight.
Well, he likes his team.
Yeah.
And he likes their attitude. And, they could have crawled in the ground. Last year's Dracut team the year before would have got tied up. And they would have been, poor me. They would have slumped their shoulders, put their heads down, and get wasted the rest of the game. No, they came back. They actually got a safety. They got the interception. They bent, they didn't break, and they continue to have a strong, formidable defensive game.
So again, after the touchdown, Dracut now will be kicking off to Chelmsford. Dracut will be kicking off left to right from your screen. Kicking off for Dracut is Lavassa.
One thing, Ronnie, I still can't believe that the Chelmsford quarterback ran him down. But all is good. They got the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff.
It's open.
Timothy McNamara on the return on the left side, down the left side to about the Chelmsford 49-yard line. A good return there by number 4, Timothy McNamara.
But it was a low kick. It allowed, Dracut didn't get downfield because of the low kick, and they were lucky that it didn't go farther.
So to me, this is do or die for Dracut. I mean, for Chelmsford.
It
Chelmsford really needs to come down with some points. They got to put some points on the board right now.
They're in 4-down territory now.
All right, they come out in the set, 4-wide set. Shotgun formation for Kyler Brown. One man in the backfield. Quick snap, quick throw
Nice
out
play.
to the flat to number 85. Completed to number 85, Michael Perez. Tackle was made after a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
I'll give that up all day. Clock is
for
running.
Dracut. For Chelmsford on the Dracut 49.
Clock is running.
Direct snap again. Brown looks to his left. Again, same pass, same person. Completion for a first down at the Dracut 40-yard line. So you can see that Dracut's Chelmsford's amping up the sense of urgency here with the throw. They're not even thinking about running the ball right now.
But you can't miss that tackle either.
1st and 10. Chelmsford on the Dracut 40-yard line. Brown in the shotgun. Direct snap to Brown. He's rolling out. Now he's going to run the ball. Nice play, nice tackle for a loss.
But one thing you got to watch, it looks like they could be setting out a double fake down, out, and up. So that's something Dracut has to watch.
That was a fine tackle by Andrew Damaris.
Tackle made by number 71, Andrew Damaris.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 on the Dracut 41-yard line. Direct snap again. Brown just going to run the ball just right up the middle. And I don't know, but doesn't seem to be the plays I'd be running right now, down by 9. But
he ran into Lavasser too.
So 3rd down, a gain of 1, 3rd and 10 for the Lions on the 40-yard line of Dracut.
This is 2 down for them.
This is, it's definitely 2-down territory, but you got to be gashing it a little more than a yard at a time. Again, direct snap back. Brown's going to tuck it again. He's going to run, and he's going to get some positive yards this time, but it's still going to bring up a 4th down. So Brown gets about 4 yards on the gain, but it's going to bring up 4th down and about 6 or 7 yards, probably closer to 6 yards. So to me, with 4:23 left and down by 9 points, this is it for the Lions. The Lions really do need this first down. Again, shotgun formation, 4 wides, one in the backfield. Brown awaiting the play from the sideline, now gets what he wants. Heads back to the shotgun formation. Direct snap, pass, pump fake, over the middle, incomplete. Pass was incomplete, intended for number 2, Andrew Thayer, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, and Dracut will take the ball over again with 3:54 left, up 16-7.
Now, Ronnie, if you notice that play, Dracut didn't come at him through the gaps. They didn't gash. They basically had a controlled rush. They kept him in the pocket so he couldn't break out for that same run that burnt him earlier. That's just smart defensive coaching. And then when he had to squeeze the ball in there, he overthrew it.
Yeah. So Dracut's going to take over on downs. 1st and 10.
I wish I knew how many timeouts Choate
out of the
gets.
huddle. At their own 36-yard line, Lavasser in the shotgun. Direct snap to Lavasser. He's just going to run the ball up the middle for a gain of about 3 yards. So obviously Dracut's going to try to drain as much as they can right now with 3:40 and the clock running, up 16-7 here in the 4th quarter. So make it 2nd down and 7.
Now I'm wondering, why is Chelmsford letting the clock run? I mean,
your guess is as good as mine. There was a few plays on that drive that I didn't understand that they did either, with down by 9 points. But hey, you know what? We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Again, shotgun formation. Lavasser, 3 to the left, hands off, inside handoff to Choate, who gains positive yards. Gain of about 4 yards. Chelmsford's going to call timeout. And with that play, it's going to be 3rd down and about maybe a little bit over 2, maybe closer to 3 yards. So again, timeout called by Chelmsford with 3:06 left to go. The Middies up 16-7.
I wish I could talk to Mikey Poitras down there, because I like that when you ask one of the Dracut coaches, how many timeouts does Chelmsford have left?
I don't know.
We haven't
well,
been
this
keeping,
is second.
we should have,
we haven't been keeping it.
I should have been keeping score, but you know.
So out of the timeout and out of the huddle comes Dracut. They have third down, a key third down here with with less than 3 minutes. Well, 3:06 left.
We'll be under 3 minutes
So
after this play.
Lavassa, direct shotgun. They just sold out. You can just see Chelmsford selling out.
Yep, and he's
Handing
gonna
the
get the
ball
first
off
down.
number 31.
I think
Choate got the ball.
He's close.
Broke a couple of tackles, and this is going to be close. This is going to be close. The clock still running with 2:52 and running. Close. I think the way they're going to spot it, I think it might just be a little bit short. It may just be short, but there's a measure. Timeout for a measurement here.
Let me see here.
I'm going to do it this time, George. I'm going to say it's short by a football.
There you go.
Okay, from what I see here,
I think I'm with you.
It's about short by about a football.
A first down is grave results for Chelmsford here.
So, let's see how the eyes are. It's short. Ooh, wait a minute. Wow, that is close. By inches. Inches. Short. First down, they gave it to him. Wow, that's a measurement. That's a measurement. So,
see, it's not the
Choate
post. It's the end of the link.
ball.
It's the end of the link on the chain.
Yeah. So, with that run and a key run and a hard-fought run, because Choate really was bottled up in the backfield and broke away. You say 3-4-7? Looks like the adjustment of the clock is being made by
2-4-7.
We're going 2:47. 2:47 left on the clock with the middies up 16-7 here in the fourth quarter, and a key first down for Dracut. All right, clock's been adjusted. 2:47. Dracut's in the huddle. Lot of slumped over shoters over there on the Chelmsford side right now. That was tough. That was a tough one to take for them. But again, Dracut comes out of the huddle with, again, shotgun formation. Lavassa's going to run the ball again, straight up the middle. Sure-handed quarterback. Timeout is called after a gain of about 2. Timeout called by Chelmsford. So Dracut's game plan all game long seemed to be right on the money here, George. I mean, they have played a solid game, both offensively and defensively
And they came up with some wrinkles, too. They actually, for the first time in 3 years, I saw somebody get under center in the traditional way, a quarterback. And that opens up, Chelmsford defense had to call timeout because they didn't practice that.
Right.
And the formation they went into led to traps and counters and option and a bunch of things that, they run, but they only run out of the shotgun. So sometimes you run the same play 100 times. You just look at the formation different, and if they think you're running different plays.
All right, here we go. So we're now second down and 8 for the middies on their own 47-yard line. 2:53, actually 2:44 now left to go in the fourth quarter. Lavassa in the shotgun, hands the ball up the middle to Choate. David Choate on the carry. Looks like a scrum going on right there. A little rugby.
Another Chelmsford
for
timeout.
a gain. It's a positive gain, and Chelmsford's going to call another timeout. So the gain was for about 4 yards, or 3 yards. Going to make it like 3rd and 4 on the Chelmsford 48-yard line. And Chelmsford again has called timeout with 2:35 left, down 16-7. So Dracut's coming back out of the huddle. 3rd and about 4.
It'll be 34 from the middies.
2:35 left on the Chelmsford 48-yard line. Direct snap to Lavassa. Handoff up the middle. Stopped dead in his tracks.
Handoff up the middle.
was number 45, Alan French, for a loss. It's going to bring up 4th down. Clock still running, 2:19 to go.
Chelmsford must be out of timeout.
So there's going to be a timeout called. Timeout was called by Chelmsford again, I believe. So the clock is stopped with 2:15 to go here in the 4th quarter, with the Middies up 16-7, going back into punt formation. Lavassa will be back to punt. Number 6, Zachary D'Angelo, back to receive the punt for Chelmsford. Good snap. Good kick.
Fumble.
Gets the ball. Oh, he came up and had a nice play on that. Boy, I'll tell you, that had fumble written all over it, George.
That saved them
That
about
was
20
tough.
yards
So Chelmsford's going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line with 1:53 to go, trailing by 9. So Chelmsford really has nothing really to do but try to throw the ball deep down, or try to throw the ball.
They have to score. And then
They have to score. They have to score quick. So again, direct snap, 1st and 10 for Chelmsford. Brown is back in the shotgun again, awaiting the direct snap. 4 wides, 1 back. He gets his play. Here's the snap. Here's the pass. Quick pass right out to number 20. Makes a little shake and bake move and is tackled on the 40-yard line. Pass was complete to number 20, Peter McCarthy. Again, down to the 40-yard line of Chelmsford for a 1st down with the clock moving in 1:44. Actually, the clock has stopped. Now we'll start again with 1:42 to go. Again, shotgun formation. Brown receives the snap, throws the ball down long, incomplete. Incomplete at about the 40-yard line. Pass was intended for number 85, Michael Perez, and went over his shoulder by about 5 yards.
The defensive backs and the safeties have to make sure no one gets behind them.
Yeah.
Everything in front.
Everything in front.
Everything in front.
Everything in front. Okay, so that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Chelmsford on their own 40-yard line. With time winding away here, 1:34 to go and down by 9. Shotgun formation, again, trips to the 4 quads, 2 to each side, 1 back. Shotgun formation for Brown. Brown gets the snap, throws the ball to the right, passes, pass was complete. No, incomplete. I'm sorry, incomplete. Intended for number 15, Matthew Hooton.
And Matthew Hooton is another quarterback, so there might be something else coming from this. But
so again,
the quarterback went back to that throw that he got picked on.
So 3rd down again, 3rd and 10 for the Lions on their own 40-yard line. Same formation, deuces to the right, deuces to the left, 1 back, snap. Brown throws the ball complete this time to Hooton, and he is tackled by.
Immediately.
I get the number. Anyways, tackled at the 45-yard line. He's going to make it 4th and 5. This is pretty much it for the ball game. They'll score. Pass. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw the pass down. Pass is going to be incomplete at the 15-yard line.
You know, Ronnie, this could be the first time in me announcing Dracut football. The first time me announcing Dracut football that I'm able to say Dracut goes in victory formation.
So, with that incomplete pass, the Dracut Middies are going to take over 1st and 10 on the Chelmsford 45-yard line, up 16-7 with 1:02 left. It looks like it could be what, George?
Victory formation.
Could be victory formation for Dracut.
As you can see, they put somebody back.
Exactly. That's just
Takes
in
the
case.
ball, he goes down on a knee.
That's victory formation, but that's called the Eagles formation.
The guy's right
Lavas is
behind.
under center, snap, takes the kneel. I think one more of those just about will do it. So, again, Clock winding down, 54 seconds left to go. The Dracut Middies are up 16-7 against the Chelmsford Lions. One more kneel down should do it. Dracut's going to go into the victory formation again. One more snap. Lavasser is under center. Clock is winding down. 33 seconds left.
Who took that ball back for Philadelphia?
Oh, Herm Edwards. And that's going to be it. Here's the nail down. Your Dracut Middies have defeated the Chelmsford Lions 16-7 here.
Your final score tonight at Bowdry Field. The Lions from Chelmsford 7. Your Dracut Middies 16.
So as the teams line up at midfield to exchange their well wishes, once again, the final score. Your Dracut Middies 16, the Chelmsford Lions 7. Thank you again for watching the game tonight here at Bowdry Fieldhouse for my colleague, George. Say it again for me, George. That's it. I'm Ronnie Perrin. Thank you and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending tonight's game here at Dracut High School, Bowdry Field. Be sure to join us again next